Here in Woodend Beach and catch up with young Ben Hope. Firstly, Ben, welcome back to Campbell's Comments. You're getting good at this.
Yeah, good to be here. I'm becoming a regular.
You are indeed, mate. What a beautiful day it is here.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful day. It's obviously getting close to winter time, but it's good to have the sun out and shining, and the beach is beautiful today.
We might head down and get a few photos. I could do some different stuff, but I like to tease it out a little bit from time to time. Not much big racing, I suppose, happening here. We do have Diamonds Day on Sunday, and I'm going to be heading down there for that, down to Invercargill. But all the racing's up north at the minute. Muscle Mountain, your number one stable star, I suppose, at the minute, and rightfully so. He's heading up to Auckland to contest the Lyell Creek this weekend. How is he?
Yeah, seems good. He travelled up. He left here on Saturday. Arrived at John Dickey's place on the Monday. Dad travelled up with him, and from all reports he's travelled well. So all things look good at this stage. Just for the Aussies, a lot of the Kiwis will know, but how far is the trip? Like, how long does it take to get him up there? Good question. It takes quite a while. They have to they go to sort of Picton, and then they have to take a boat over from Picton to Wellington, and then drive. I think they stop at Bulls for the night, and then head up to Auckland the next day. So it's a couple-day trip, and I think it's about, I could be wrong here, probably about 11 hours, I suppose, 12 hours, yeah. Yeah,
it's a big effort, isn't it? It'd be nice if you could fly on, but that's just not a possibility for you guys.
No, that's right. Obviously, flying would be great, but you can't. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. So,
how is he?
Yeah, good. Yeah, no, he had a bit of time off after that Group 1, but he's ramped things up now in his work, and his work just before he left. I drove him, and he felt pretty sharp.
Auckland, of course, it's been resurfaced and that. Has he been there since it's been? No, he wouldn't have been.
No, he hasn't. No, he's had 2 starts there last year, but not since it's been resurfaced. He had a win in a second, so he handles the track, pretty good.
The distance going the wrong way, or I suppose if you live in Auckland, they're going to say it's the right way to go, but going that opposite direction, that holds no fears for him? No,
definitely not. No, he seems to trot that way as good as he does Addington way, so no qualms there.
Well, there's a driver. Do you find it a little bit differently? You sit in a car a certain way, and then you got to sit totally the opposite way.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I've been a bit lucky. I've been up there a couple of times, and a couple of people have given me a few drives, and I definitely got lost the first few times. But when I actually drove Muscle Mountain, I'd been there a couple of times, so that had sort of helped me out. But yeah, definitely a lot different when you're not used to it.
Just your seat would be different, wouldn't it? Like the way, and lean into a turn. No one really leans into a turn on purpose, but we all generally just move that body weight that little bit, don't we?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, I definitely got, my first few drives on there weren't pretty, so, definitely got a bit lost.
You got at least a man enough to admit it. You watch Cambridge the other night, and you would have seen Aldebaran Zeus, but the quality of trotters, full stop, it's just brilliant, isn't it? Because, he came across here, but it wasn't an easy win for him.
No, definitely not. No, it's one of those things, like he's $1.50, $1.60 for most of these races, Muscle Mountain, but the trotters here are actually pretty good, and Aldebaran Zeus just adds to that. He was really good the other night, so he's going to be pretty hard to beat, I'd say.
Just the locals just all stepping up as well, isn't it? That's the beauty of it. You've got Tony Hurley's good trotter, whose name's just escaped me at the minute, but Double Delight, the Captain Treacherous filly, she was good again the other night, and I reckon Tony's going to be teaching her for a long time through it, but she could pop up at any stage. But it's just so exciting, and I was then went home the other night and watched Queen Elida. Like the depth in trotters in Australasia right at the minute is just amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. No, there's some really, really quality trotters, so it's as a trotting fan, it's good to watch.
This all builds up right through to the Rowe Cup. Will he be partaking in most of those races from now on?
Yeah, most of these races. He's definitely going to be Lyell Creek this week, the National Trot the following week. Anzac Cup in a few weeks' time is probably just a maybe at this stage. But Rowe Cup, he'll be definitely there with bells on.
I'm going to say it's about the 27th of May. It's Weanling Sale weekend. Mum and Dad, they train a big team. Is it the only horse they've got up there?
They've got another one. They've got a horse called Crown at the moment. He's a little bit inexperienced. He's a 3-year-old trotter. Trotter that we've got a bit of time for. I don't know if it'll do a hell of a lot this time up there, but I do think he'll do a job in the future.
Is the Northern Derby on the same weekend as Rowe Cup? Is that sort of half on his radar if he's going okay?
Yeah, it is on his radar. He'll have to keep improving, but it's definitely a possibility.
No chance of any others going up there?
There's a chance Eurocash might go up there later for the last 2 races, the Anzac and Rowe Cup, but we'll just monitor how he sort of goes down here.
So Mum keeps an eye on the stable here, and she also has to go off and do driving duty. She's good. She's a jack of all trades today, Mum. She misses out on the interview.
Yeah, absolutely. No, she's very busy today. Tommy's got a few stuff on. Tommy's going for his my brother's going for his restricted test tomorrow, so she's given him a bit of a driving lesson. So she actually heads up to Auckland Wednesday, I think. So she does a lot of work with Muscle Mountain, so she'll be looking forward to getting up there.
Oh, she will indeed. It's still one of the best races. I saw the Dominion Handicap. I know you came out on top that day, but it was just one of those breathtaking races that day, I must say. And he's a lovely horse to watch. I encourage all the Aussies to take a vested interest in him, and I'm sure the battles with Felder Baron Zeus over the next few weeks are going to really hot up. Be great for harness racing here in New Zealand and in Australia for people to be able to tune into some really high class quality trotters. Ben, thank you. Thanks for giving me 5 minutes, mate, and really appreciate it. And look forward to. I might get to see a Rowe Cup night actually, so I'll wait and see till then.
No, sounds good, Paul. Looking forward to it all.